Kristen from the Looking for the Middle podcast, and welcome to our first ever Vlogmas video. This is super exciting. Bethany and I have been looking forward to this for, well, only 2 weeks because we've only been talking about Vlogmas for 2 weeks, but we've been talking about YouTube for a really long time, and so this is our official YouTube debut. How exciting. But we're going to have a lot of fun over the next 25 days. It's going to be so great. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. Y'all have suggested some things you want to hear, and we've come up with a few of our own ideas. And so every day for the next 25 days up until Christmas, we're going to upload a new video every single day. We're going to be talking about how we decorate our Christmas trees. As you can see one of mine in the back here. We're going to talk about things we like to cook and bake during the holidays. We're going to talk about what we bought on Black Friday, which I bought way too much, and we're going to talk about some behind the scenes stuff with our recording days and what that looks like. So we've got a huge list of things we're going to talk about, and it's going to be super fun. So to make sure you don't miss it, hit the subscribe button down below this video and then click the little notification button to make sure you get notified every time we upload a new video. So it's going to be super cool, super fun, super chill, and hopefully you get a little bit of a behind the sneak peek is what I was going to say, behind the scenes look into our lives as podcasters and just normal people. So let's get into it. Today we are going to be doing a get to know Kristen video, and then tomorrow we'll be doing a get to know Bethany video. So I have come up with a list of 20 questions that are just random questions that will give you a little bit of an idea of things I like, things about me, things I don't like. And then Bethany will answer the exact same list tomorrow. So let's get into it. Let's get started. I also talk with my hands a lot, which you didn't know because I'm a podcaster, but now you know. So question number 1, what is your middle name? My middle name is Alexis. I actually love my middle name, and I plan on keeping it even when I get married. I think I'll probably keep like all 4 of my names, whatever that looks like. Bethany does not like her middle name, so we can just laugh with her about that tomorrow. But I put this question on there on purpose because she made me tell my embarrassing movie theater story on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Now she has to share her middle name with everyone. Okay, question number 2. What was your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject was English and writing, and about tied with public speaking. Those were my 2 favorites. I loved to write, and I loved to give speeches. Even though I got super nervous and I would turn red, I loved it. So those are my 2 favorites. Next question, my favorite drink. So I assume this is probably supposed to be an alcoholic drink. I don't drink alcohol, so my favorite thing to drink is either LaCroix or club soda with lime, and that's super boring, but I just love the fizz without the guilt, so we'll just go with that. Question number 4, my favorite song at the moment. Gosh, I actually haven't started listening to Christmas music yet, so I'm still kind of, easing into that. But I would say my favorite song is, right now, gosh, this is hard. There's this song, hold on, I've got to look up the artist because I can't remember what they're called, but it's called Just Friends by Virginia to Vegas. So, why did it just get all of a sudden brighter? That was really weird. It's called Just Friends by Virginia to Vegas. It's so good. It's so catchy. It's so fun. And it's just a really good song. My roommate showed it to me, so you should go check it out. Next question. What is my favorite food? My favorite food is ice cream. I'm sure that doesn't shock anyone. Particularly either Breyer's Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream or chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream if we're going super basic. But ice cream is by far my favorite food. Question number 6. What is the last thing you bought? Well, yesterday was Black Friday, so I'm not going to list all of those for you. At least not in this video. I might do a Black Friday haul video of just everything instead of just picking and choosing. That would be fun. But my last thing that I bought was MAC foundation. A bunch of people have been telling me how wonderful it is, and I need a new foundation, so I bought it, used it today. I'm a fan so far. Okay, question number 7, my favorite book of all time. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I love anything by Nicholas Sparks, and that's the most cliche basic thing ever, but I love anything by Nicholas Sparks. My favorite of his is probably the last song. I cried so hard reading that book because I didn't know what was going to happen. If you know what happens, you know what I'm talking about. I won't spoil it for people who haven't. You should read the book and watch the movie. But it's terribly sad, and I lost it. But it was such a good book, so go read it. Question number 8. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is orange, which is very random, and gosh, that was my phone. We'll just keep going. Everything's moving. It's like my desk is haunted. My favorite color is orange. I grew up as a Georgia fan, so this was not a popular choice, but yeah, I like orange. So we're just going to go with that. Question number 9. My favorite holiday is Christmas, in case you couldn't tell. I love Christmas. I love all the lights and the music and the weather and the gift giving and the food and just everything about Christmas. I love it. I love how cozy it is. And it's just a really special, fun time that I get to spend with my family and my friends. And it's just the best. I have a lot of traditions with Christmas that I do with different people, either in my family or they're my friends, and so we'll probably talk about those over Vlogmas as well, but Christmas is by far my favorite. Question number 10. Have you ever been out of the country, and if so, how many times? I have only been out of the country twice. I went to the Bahamas on a cruise for my senior trip when I was in high school. Highly recommend. Cruises are amazing, and you don't have to worry about paying for anything while you're there, which is always a great feature of any trip. And then I went to Israel last year on a mission trip, and it was absolutely amazing. If you can just plan at least one trip to Israel, you should do it because it's absolutely incredible to see where Jesus was when he was on earth and just different places that he ministered to people, and to go to see the Sea of Galilee and to see the Garden Tomb where they think Jesus was buried, and like all of these super cool places. It's just a phenomenal experience. So highly recommend it. But yeah, I've only been out of the country twice. I may be going out of the country one time next year. So we'll see what happens. Question number 11. What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is Olive Garden. I know there are a lot of other Italian restaurants that people probably like more than that, but I love Olive Garden. I love their food. I love their breadsticks. Breadsticks are food. I meant like their entrees. I love their breadsticks, and I freaking love their tiramisu. I go there every year for my birthday, and I don't ask for birthday cake or anything like that. I just want tiramisu from Olive Garden, and it is so delicious, and you just can't go wrong. It's just so good. Number 12. What is the last movie you watched? I watched the second Princess Diaries movie 2 nights ago, and it's just it's an oldie but a goodie, as they say, and it's just so sweet, and Chris Pine is so cute, and it's just one of those feel-good, like swooning sweet movies, and it's on Disney Plus, which we all are loving Disney Plus right now, so you should go watch it like tonight because it's awesome, and everybody needs a good chick flick in their life. Okay, question number 13. How many piercings do you have? I have 7 piercings, which is funny because I did not get my first ear piercing until I was 14 on a class trip to Washington, D.C. because I was absolutely terrified of getting my ears pierced because I hate needles. And it didn't hurt nearly as bad as I expected. It really didn't hurt at all. And I am the biggest wimp on the planet. So I have 3 piercings in each earlobe, and then I have a cartilage piercing that I got done a little over 2 years ago. And that is probably all I'm doing. I may do one more like halfway up my ear right here, but I'm keeping all the piercings just in the ears, and that's going to be it. So that's as far as I'm willing to go. Question number 14. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I love this question. I wanted to be a teacher. So my mom was a teacher, and then she homeschooled me all the way through elementary school. and she was so good at it. She was so creative, and she made me love to learn, and I loved school, and I loved school pretty much all the way until I graduated college. And I just thought being a teacher would be so fun. And I was in school to teach initially, so I started school as a secondary Spanish education major, so I wanted to be a high school Spanish teacher. Obviously that didn't happen, but I really wanted to be a teacher, and I would play like school and stuff when I was growing up, so that was always fun. Question number 15. How tall are you? I thought this was a really fun question because, again, this is the first time y'all are seeing us other than on Instagram. So it's just funny to think most people don't know how tall I am. So I am 5'7". I say 5'7". I'm 5'6.5", but I tell people I'm 5'7". When I played basketball, I said I was 5'7" because the basketball shoes give you a little bit of lift, but I'm close enough to 5'7" to just say that I am. So that's what we'll go with. Okay, question number 16. What did you major in college? Like I said, I started as a secondary Spanish education major, but I finished my degree as a communication major, and then I had a concentration in public relations. So I'm actually getting to use my degree in the job that I'm in now, which I know is very rare because most people don't get to do that. But I do a lot of writing, marketing, communication stuff with my job, and now I'm doing all of this. So my degree actually served me well, which I'm thrilled about. Question number 17. What are 3 things on your Christmas list? Oh gosh, 3 things on my Christmas list are, I want AirPods, which I'm so excited about getting. That's like the top thing on my list. I wanted some, oh gosh, what is on my list now I want some dangly like statement earrings. Target's got some really good ones, so I was showing them to my mom yesterday when we were shopping. But I really want some fun, like clunky, big, pop of color statement earrings because I wear these literally every day. And then this will be a fun or funny one, but I like to use self-tanner, and I always get really frustrated because I can't reach my back. And so there are these like towel looking self-tanner back applicator things that you order on Amazon. So it's like this long towel and it has handles on the side of it, and you put the product on it and you like snake it down your back, and it helps you self-tan on your back without having to like ask somebody to help you. So it's just a really good tool. And very practical to have. So that's something I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting. Okay, 3 more. Question number 18. What is your favorite thing to do when you're alone? I love being alone. I mean, that sounds so depressing, but as an introvert, I love my alone time. It's just the greatest thing ever. But one of the things I've loved doing recently is going on drives. So I'll have a playlist that I've really been enjoying, and I have this route that I take. The long way, if I really want to go for a drive, I can go for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. If I'm wanting like a quick route, I'll go like an hour. But there's a lake near my house, and there's a way to kind of drive all the way around the lake where you cross over the water 5 or 6 times. It's so pretty, and I'll roll the windows down and listen to music, and it's just so relaxing and peaceful, and you just do a lot of thinking and clear your head, and it's so fun. So would highly recommend going on a drive by yourself when you have some time. It's super therapeutic. Okay, question number 19. What is your favorite current clothing trend? I am loving cropped sweaters. Not like cropped where they're like right here, but like where they're just kind of higher cut, I guess. I bought several of them for myself yesterday on Black Friday. P.S. I shop for myself also on Black Friday. But I love them. They're like these chunky sweaters. They're either like scoop neck or turtleneck or off the shoulder, and then they just come up a little higher. They're super flattering and just really, really cute. So that would be my favorite trend currently. And then finally, the last question of our little get to know you video is, what is your favorite thing to cook or bake? Gosh, I love baking these little, they're like peanut butter brownie, like mini peanut butter brownies. So you get a little muffin, like mini muffin tin, and you make the brownie mix just out of the box. You bake them, and then you press a hole in the top, and you put peanut butter and then chocolate chips and peanut butter chips in them. They are so good. Or I love making, I made these for Thanksgiving brunch actually, but they're little mini cheese danishes that you make with crescent roll dough and cream cheese filling, and they're delicious. I ate way too many of them on Thanksgiving. They're so worth it. So, yeah. I think that's it, guys. That's all the questions I have. I hope this was fun and just cool for y'all to get a little bit of an inside look into my self. I don't know. However you want to say that without being weird or creepy. But like I said, Bethany is going to do this same video tomorrow, and then we're going to do a video together the next day where we will be giving you a behind the scenes look into our recording days with the podcast. It's going to be really fun. So be sure to tune in for that, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.